Thank you very much. Hello, my name's Adam Hills. Welcome to Spicks and Specs, the music quiz show that has got legs and knows how to use them. Our two team captains each and every week are the perspicacious Alan Bro and the pernickety Miff Warhurst. Alan's first guest tonight has worked as an actress, a singer, a dancer and a nightclub owner. Starred in the Rocky Horror Picture Show and once sold clothes at a London market alongside Freddie Mercury. She has actually done it all. Please welcome back Nell Campbell. Alan's second team member is an English comedian who once did a gig in a Bedouin tent in Egypt in which the entire audience sat confused and a guy in the front row handed him an orange. He didn't get any laughs, but he also didn't get scurvy. Please welcome Ross Noble. Miss first guest tonight is an Australian country music singer who has been named Entertainer of the Year 5 times, won a shelf load of arias and is the most awarded artist in the history of the Golden Guitars. Welcome to the show, Troy Cassar-Daley. Welcome, sir. Thank you. Miff's final guest is a comedic actress whose most prized musical possession is a sherbet tour jacket with a stain down the front. The jacket belonged to Daryl Braithwaite, but the stain won't be identified until there's an episode of CSI Woy Woy. Please welcome Felicity Ward. Troy, you had a jacket stolen after a show, did you not?
I did. All through this show I was doing somewhere in Western New South Wales, this lady kept saying, "Troy, great jacket, great jacket." And by the end of the night, the jacket was gone. My guitar player said, "There's a lady, an elderly lady, in the phone box ringing a cab with your jacket on." And I said, "Well, you know, you better go and help me chase it down." So we finally got her upstairs and she said, "You're not having the jacket until I get a free CD." And I said, "Well, they're packed up." I said, "I can give you a poster." And she took that and she gave the guitar player a bit of a wallop on the head for his trouble for getting the jacket off, but I finally got it back. It was pretty touch and go there for a while.
Oh, my God.
How old was she?
Oh, she's about 75 in the shade.
That's the way to go, Nana.
Didn't you actually have, like, your audience members actually bring stuff to your gigs, don't they?
Let's not encourage that. Because, yes, they do. Here's one example, right? I mentioned in a show, and I can't remember what it was, I was talking nonsense, which I know is hard to believe, but I mentioned a certain type of seafood that and the name of a man, and then this whole thing went around where bring along a plastic version of the seafood with this bloke's name written on. And I'd walk out some nights and there'd be like 20 of these seafood items on the stage. And it's like, I go, can you not just chuck your pants? You know, why have I got plastic seafood? Or maybe they did throw their pants and the seafood was in there, I don't know.
Oh. All right, our first game tonight.
Let me just say, it wasn't crabs. Let's go. Let's go.
Each team captain will pick a topic. Everybody will be quizzed on that topic. Your choices tonight are Nashville, New York, New Orleans and Nantucket. Alan, you can pick the first topic tonight.
Though Nantucket is entirely appealing to me, Adam. Because of my depth of knowledge about the lady from there.
I believe she had a bucket.
I believe she did. And then really wrecked it at the end with her language. I think we'll go New York.
All right, Miff?
Well, we got a woo when Nashville got read out, so we have to go with Nashville.
Nashville it is. We'll start with New York, though. Everyone on your buzzers. Let's play Spicks and Specs. Your first question for 1 point. Which 1979 film featured music exclusively by Brooklyn-born composer George Gershwin? Yes.
Manhattan.
Yes, it was Woody Allen's film Manhattan. 1 point to start the show. For 2 points, listen to this. Tell me who is singing and which New York establishment she's singing about. Yes.
It's
Susan Vega.
Susan Vega,
Yeah.
and it's something diner.
I kind of need more specific.
Well, you'd need the name of the person who's dined for, wouldn't you?
What I'm looking
Damn,
at.
if they were only in Nantucket, I would know.
It's not Bill's. I'm going to throw it to this side.
Tom's.
Tom's Diner. Well done, Miff. 3 points on the line for your final question. Have a look at this map and match the following famous New York venues to their streets. The venues are Carnegie Hall, Studio 54 and Radio City Music Hall. Yes.
Well, Studio 54 is obviously on 54th Street.
Yes.
Carnegie Hall is on 7th Avenue.
Yes,
what
it
was
is.
the next one?
Radio City Music Hall.
Radio City Music Hall is on 6th Avenue. What a coincidence. at all of them.
Have you really?
No.
Oh. Now, tell me about your club in New York. Not many people would know this, but you were famous for running one of the most celebrated clubs in New York.
Well, it opened in 1843. Some friends of mine said, do you want to do a nightclub with us? And I went, oh, OK. And the next day we found a hardware store that was going out of business, that was up for rent. And so we said, well, take it. We could see the possibilities there. And we didn't have a VIP list. We made everyone pay $5 to get in. So all the big stars that came, and everyone did come, all had to pay their $5. And I think that made it for a great mix.
Did you turn people away? Were there people that said, do you know who I am? I'm not paying $5?
Cher was famously turned away, but, darling, in white frayed leather, you know, what can you expect?
She obviously still thought it was a hardware store.
And now it's all the rage in New York to find a little dingy, what used to be a shop and turn it into a nightclub.
I'm looking for a club to turn into a hardware store, if anyone knows.
All right, let's get on to Nashville. Your first question for 1 point. Apart from records, name one of the gold objects owned by Elvis Presley on display at the Nashville Country Music Hall of Fame. Yes.
A Cadillac.
A gold Cadillac indeed. A gold piano was the other one. Well played. Next question for 2 points. Have a listen to this Nashville recorded hit. Name the song and the singer.
Whenever I chance.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be Charlie Pride.
Yep.
Kiss an Angel, Good Morning.
Yes, it is. 2 points. Finally for 3 points. Name these 3 people that have all featured at the Grand Ole Opry.
I think it's Loretta Lynn.
Yes, it is. There's 1 point.
Is one of them Hank Williams?
That's 2 points. That's Hank Williams on the right.
Yeah, so who's it? So...
I need to know who's in the middle.
Gene Autry.
It's not Gene Autry. So this side...
Are they from Toy Story 2?
It's not Woody. It's not Woody.
Woody from
Woody's Roundup, no.
No one... Oh, hang on. Someone in the audience, yes? Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers. Well done, you, sir.
How are you supposed to know that without Trigger?
Now, the Nashville Country Music Hall of Fame, which we mentioned earlier, is an amazing feat of engineering. Have a look at this photo. The front of the building is designed to represent piano keys. The rotunda roof has 4 layers of circles representing 78, 45, 33 and CD discs. And the western edge of the building is the exact ratio of the fin of a 1950s Cadillac.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
On top of all that, when you look at it from above, the building is shaped like a musical bass clef, like so. Similar plans have been suggested for the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, as well as the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame.
Well done. Up all night.
Not only have you been to the Nashville Country Music Hall of Fame, you've also played with the legends of Nashville. Because did you not support you toured with the Highwaymen?
It was like we'd won lotto finding out we'd had the support for the Highwaymen. You know, Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings, all our favourites were there.
Yeah.
And we got to the airport and it was just amazing to be able to, first of all, see them. I got this old guitar signed by Johnny Cash. He was the first signature that I got.
Wow.
So I went to the door and Johnny filled the doorway and I had this guitar and I started to shake. I was like a bloody, you know, poodle at a Rottweiler party, just going like that. And he said, you want me to sign that, son? I said, yeah. He said, I won't sign it until I play it. So he's done a bit of a bird on a wire in the doorway, you know, and I'm just blown away. And Willie blew me away too because he, in more ways than one. Willie had this fascination with a didgeridoo. He found a didgeridoo at the airport and he bought it and he realised I was the only bloke, being the only Aboriginal on tour, that could play didgeridoo. So he summons me down to the room and same thing, I'm really nervous again, next one to go and meet, and I'm knocked on the door and it's opened up and it's like he's burnt the toast in me, you know? And I'm sitting there going, well, he said, well, go on, son, blow that thing, and I'm giving it to it, you know, and I'm trying to give it as much as I had, and 4 minutes later he said, son, how long can you blow on that thing? And I was going to ask him the same bloody question.
At the end of the first round, the scores are Miff Troy Felicity on 4 points, Alan Nell Ross in front, 7 points. This next round is called Bottom 100. Each team will be shown 2 songs that have appeared on a list of the world's worst songs. You have to work out which one ranked higher on that list. This week, our list comes from the top 100 all-time worst ever singles from UK TV's Channel 4. Miff, Troy and Felicity, your songs are... The song that gave us all that sinking feeling, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
feel sick. Can we? She's just amazing.
Is that better or worse than the song that showed us how low J-Lo can go, Jenny from the Block by Jennifer Lopez?
I feel blacker than J-Lo.
Exactly.
The only time I've ever heard the Celine song, though, is my kids getting on YouTube and bringing up My Fart Will Go On. And it's over and over and over. And we've got the parental lock on too, but it still gets through. And I've heard it many, many times, you know. So I'm a bit sort of biased towards that song.
Yeah, I don't mind that J-Lo song.
I don't
I
either.
reckon it's all right. Down,
But it had
down
like a
home
synth
and
horn
stuff.
in it. It goes wah wah, so that makes it better. I think.
Yeah. It's
I'm
got to
happy
be
with that,
Celine. That's got to be the worst song
Please.
of all time, doesn't it? 'Cause
Please.
it's not only like the movie, it goes for about 14 hours.
OK, I can tell you, according to the top 100 all-time worst ever singles, Celine Dion came in at number 25, Jennifer Lopez was worse at number 10. I'll give you the points, I'm afraid. Alan, Nell and Ross, your songs are two of the biggest questions ever asked. Firstly, the song that came with its own pooper scooper, Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men. Was that song better or worse than the structurally unsound Can We Fix It by Bob the Builder?
No, this is easy. He's Bob on the block.
Couldn't you kill a child
Sorry?
after singing that song so many times? Bob the Builder. I mean, the Wiggles make me just go spare. I can't listen to those songs.
The
Well,
kids
no
love
one's
it.
forcing you to. I mean, it's not.
Guns to my
Because
head
let's
over
be
that.
honest, like when you pull up at a
Oh,
traffic
no.
light and somebody's next to you,
Yeah.
it's usually oof, 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 oof. It's not hot
no,
potato,
no.
hot potato. unless it's a big red car, of course. Who Let the Dogs Out? I love that song. 'cause
I love that one too.
I reckon what they should have done with that song is, you know, when they have those police camera action type shows, and you know when there's a criminal on the run.
Yeah.
That's what the police should do. Like before they actually let the dogs off, like in a riot situation, they should play that first, and who let the dogs out, and everyone start panic, and then the dogs come in. And it's all, you know, because it would lift the mood. If you're seeing somebody mauled by an animal, that song lifts the tone. It's like seeing somebody, you know, being attacked by a hippo to the music of the Venga Boys. You know,
Do you know
it
all the
lifts
Venga
it.
Boys are men?
You what?
All the Venga Boys are men. If the women used to be men.
You're saying the Venga Boys. Man alive, that's one backstage party I'll never forget. Good Lord, the Venga Boys are actually...
All men.
Wow!
I know.
You know what?
So,
We're the only people in this room who care or know anything about it. There's literally... What's happening is we're having a conversation and I think enjoying ourselves.
I
and
am.
everyone here and everyone there, and I'm guessing around Australia, is no longer part of this. If you would...
I think this is possibly a conversation that we could have not on a television show.
Oh, no. Why limit yourself?
do you know what, though? The more you guys talk about it, I still get paid.
Is he getting paid in money? I thought we got vouchers at the ABC shop. I've been on this show loads. I've almost got enough for one of the bananas in pyjamas.
I just got a Fungus the Bogeyman apron. That was all I got.
But you know what?
Exactly.
But Fungus the Bogeyman used to be a woman.
Ask the question again.
OK. The question was, out of Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men and Can We Fix It by Bob the Builder, which song was voted worse?
Ross, what do you think? Quickly.
I think probably it's got to be Bob the Builder, hasn't it?
Okay.
Bob the Builder.
Yep.
We'll go with Bob the Builder.
According to the poll, the Baha Men Who Let the Dogs Out came in at number 17 and was worse than Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It, which was number 42. No one got a point in that round, but we all got some good laughs.
We really did.
Right, at the end of that round, the scores are Miff, Troy, Felicity on 4 points. Alan, Nell, Ross in front, 7 points still. This next round tonight is called Sample Mania. Each team will hear short snippets of songs. Without taking notes, you have to identify as many of those songs as you can. Alan, Nell and Ross, you're up first. Here are your songs.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, I believe in miracles.
Sorry.
What?
Yep.
Go,
Werewolves
baby,
of London.
Yep.
You Sexy Thing by Rod Stewart.
No, by Hot Chocolate.
If you think I'm sexy.
And I
Putting
was
on the
about to
Ritz.
do them all there, but you interrupted me, so that's knackered that then, hasn't it? Oh, look. No, honestly, I had them all there, and it's gone now. Sorry. I've let you down. This is the one I thought, this is happening. It's all going, and it's gone now. Now I'm thinking about monkeys.
Did you say putting on the Ritz?
Putting on the Ritz.
Yes, and what was the last one?
No, I forgot.
I honestly can't.
Remember the
Honestly,
first
it's a
was the
chimp on a
first one,
bike
wasn't
going on in here.
Do you guys know what the last song was? Yes?
Divinyls,
Yes?
Boys in Town.
All right, let's have a listen back to all of them. It was Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. Excellent. It's Do You Think I'm Sexy by Rod Stewart.
And you don't know where to go.
Putting on the Ritz, Taco. You Sexy Thing was Hot Chocolate, which you did get. Boys in Town, the Divinyls, spotted on this side. 4 points to Alan's team, 1 point to Miff's team.
Well done.
Miff, Troy, Felicity. Here are your song snippets.
No one on earth could feel like this. It's like rain.
Never saw the sun shining so bright.
Hey, if we can solve any problem.
We're torn on my left hand.
Mercedes-Benz.
Yep.
What was that country?
Blue Skies was Willie Nelson.
Yep.
The first one, oh shit.
Oh, it was Must Be Talking to an Angel, Annie
Eurythmics.
Lennox. Oh,
Yeah,
Eurythmics.
yeah.
and then
Eurythmics,
that
yeah.
horrible one, It's Like Rain.
Oh, that's
Alanis Morissette.
What's that?
Ironic, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. And there was another one in there too.
Oh.
Ross knows it.
I think he does. I'm gonna throw it over to Ross, yeah?
I can't remember it. No, Every Time You Go Away by Paul Young.
Well done, mate.
Let's have a listen back. It was There Must Be an Angel playing with my heart, the Eurythmics, correct. Ironic, Alanis Morissette.
Never saw the sun.
Blue Skies, Willie Nelson. Every Time You Go Away, Paul Young. Ross got that one.
We're torn.
And Mercedes-Benz, Janis Joplin. 4 points to Miff, 1 point to Alan.
Well, one thing for Ross. Credit where credit's due.
Into that round, the scores are Miff, Troy, Felicity on 9 points. Alan, Nell, Ross still out in front, 12 points. This next round tonight is called Cover Versions. One member of each team will be drawing song titles for their teammates without using words or numbers. Your teammates have to identify the songs. Troy, you'll be drawing first for Miff and Felicity. Would you like to help me up here? Ladies and gentlemen, Troy Casadei. Help me up here. Right. Step back. That is your pen, sir. Your time starts now.
All right, what's that? That looks like an
Umbrella?
umbrella.
Yes, it's an umbrella. Umbrella by Rihanna is the song.
God, I don't even know what that means.
Oh, really?
That's all right.
Balloons.
Balloons.
Yeah,
Clown with a
Up and
balloon.
away, my beautiful balloon.
99.
99.
99 und Luftballons.
Yes, 99 Luft Balloons.
I don't know, did you want the German?
okay.
That looks like a face.
Fungus the Bogeyman.
Is
Eskimo.
that a lady?
What kind of lady?
Sexy lady.
Sexy.
Oh, not sexy.
Ugly, hideous, homeless.
Blind
You certainly
lady.
can. Yeah, you can colour them in if you want.
Okay,
we
no.
pass?
Yeah, I think
This is
we
the guy that
pass.
sang it.
Was it Bert and Ernie?
No.
Pass,
Okay, we'll pass on that one.
We got no
We'll
idea.
come back to that afterwards.
Golden lady.
Oh, yeah.
Horse.
It's a horse with no
Horse with no
name.
name. 1,000 horses.
Horse. Saddle club.
Couple.
Tiny horse.
Horse race.
Tiny. Oh, horses having sex. No.
Somewhere in there you said horses, which is the Daryl Braithwaite song, so yes, well done.
Oh, man.
Draw what you see.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks
Parallel
like...
lines.
straight lines.
Straight Lines by Silverchair. Excellent. Yeah.
Windows.
Oh, that's
A flag. US
I
flag.
Yeah, great.
Toilets on a
man
flag.
Oh. That was the Kim Wilde song, Kids in America. Let's just, before you go though, that was Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison.
It sure was.
Ladies and gentlemen, Troy Cassar-Daley. That was fantastic. Well done, Bella. Nell, you'll be drawing for Alan and Ross. Would you like to make your way down? Ladies and gentlemen, Nell Campbell. There you go. Well, thank you. Your time starts now.
And then
Circle of Life.
Lollipop.
Boxcar Willies.
Stop in the name of love. Bus.
Bus.
Bus stop.
The
Bus stop. The bus stop. Yes.
Okay, right there.
Little Feet.
Bombs. Bullets.
Sun. Walking on Sunshine.
Walking on Sunshine, Katrina, in the way.
Well done.
Okay,
Big Ears. Question.
Oh, wait, a candy.
Candy
My
shop.
God,
Right there.
lollipop. Candy.
Boobs. Boobs in the wood. No, what?
Candy. Oh,
What?
Actually,
is
I've
it
got a bit
Candy Girl,
older.
Candy
Yeah,
Girl.
yeah, yeah.
Candy Girl, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
Excellent.
bird?
Yes.
Bird on a wire.
Right there, and...
Wait, we're not going anywhere.
No, we're really...
Oh, explode a bird.
right there.
Eagle.
Chicken flying.
I can't do that,
Not quite
can't do that.
charades,
Okay, right
no.
there.
Pass.
No, wait. Oh,
no,
yeah.
pass.
Okay, pass.
Shit, woman.
Moving on. Okay,
Singing.
Nose.
Mouth.
Okay, yep.
Hole.
Cheeks on fire.
Turning Japanese.
no.
Shout, yell.
Wait.
That's the first bit.
Yeah.
Okay, there's more.
Similar. Okay.
Yodel.
Cry free.
Wait.
Okay, well,
Okay. House.
yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Man.
You're going to need another page for this, I've got the feeling.
Shout.
Run into the house and
This is
shout.
just...
I'll keep it
Another
there.
page?
Right
Wait,
there.
for God's sake.
Keep drawing, keep drawing.
Right.
You won't get a point for this, but I just want
Watch
to
her
see
struggle.
how...
Watch her struggle. Look.
Saturn. Planet.
Yes.
and the last bit.
And, oh, hold on.
Oh, there's more?
Right there.
Good. No, because that's going to clarify things.
Equals.
Man. Body.
Right there.
Jumper.
Hang on,
Yes.
let's... Right, here we go.
is
Is it
that?
planets from outer space going through a big man's face shouting at a load of people going into a house with a jumper discarded next to some mathematics?
You got it, baby! You got it!
It's about
That is the
cardigans.
song Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft. Ladies and gentlemen, Nell Campbell.
What was that guy from Craftworks? Remember that band called Craftworks?
yeah.
I should have done Craft Cheese.
The one you missed was Hummingbird.
Of course.
At the end of that round, the scores are Miff Troy Felicity on 13 points, Alan Nell Ross 15 points.
You're still here.
It's time for the final countdown. Teams, hands on your buzzers. 1 point for a correct answer, 1 point off for a wrong answer. Your questions start now. Who was the lead singer of Britpopsters Blur?
Damon Albarn.
Yes. Bob Dylan, Nina Simone and the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, among others, have covered the 1968 song Mr Who.
Bojangles.
Yes. By what name did Crowded House go before settling
The Mullanes.
on Crowded House? The Mullanes. According to the Jim Croce song, who was the baddest man
Leroy Brown.
in the whole damn town? It was Bad Leroy Brown. In the same song, he was badder than old King Kong and meaner...
Been a junkyard dog.
Ross Noble is on fire.
Don't interrupt him. Oh, no, that's it. He's going.
Yeah, it's gone again.
Have a listen to this. Identify the music. Yep.
Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh, yes.
Shit, sorry. I always do.
Are you Rain Man?
I always forget. I always forget and start playing properly right at the end. Sorry. I'll go back to being normal. Right.
Which eclectic musician sang the line, I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?
Beck.
Yes. Herman's Hermits famously told Mrs Brown she had a lovely what?
Daughter.
Yes. Whose album Rope in the Wind was the first country album
Garth Brooks.
To sell over 10 million copies, Garth Brooks, your final question. What did City Boy get when they called 5705?
A rash.
They got no reply. At the end of the show, the final scores are Miff, Troy, Felicity ended up on 13 points. Alan, Nell, Ross won the day, 22 points. Would you please thank all our guests for tonight, Nell Campbell, Ross Noble, Troy Cassadaly and Felicity Ward. And of course, our two team captains, Alan Bro and Miff Warhurst. We leave you tonight with a music video from a man that started out as a barman in the clubs of New York, then went on to become a massive star of television and films. Sadly, he also tried to be a musician. This is Bruce Willis with his 1987 hit, Respect Yourself. If only he had. Thanks for watching Spicks and Specks. My name's Adam Hills. Good night, Australia.
Is he going to play the broom?
Oh, no, it's a pool cue.
It's a broom upside down.
Oh, you wacky guy.
Play pool, then sweep the floor.
And use it as a microphone.
Yep.
I've got a real soft spot for Bruce.
He was known as Bruno.
Bruno. He had to look first where he was jumping.
I've got the album.
You got the album?
I've got this album.
Collector's item.